de ti, tú eres un
Sí,
pendejo,
sí, sí,
nomás
sí,
con la
sí,
imagen,
sí.
idiota.
Sí, sí, sí.
No, something?
Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez have captivated boxing fans with their September showdown, solidifying it as the fight of the year. Despite Canelo's scheduled bout in May during the Cinco de Mayo weekend, his clash with Crawford is dominating headlines. This highly anticipated matchup has stolen the spotlight, reminding fans why both fighters are regarded as two of the best in the sport.
Y para este imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide que yo ya vine siendo el Canelo a Estados Unidos y que solamente lucró.
Undisputed champion Terence Crawford, hailing from Omaha, Nebraska, has had multiple meetings with Saudi boxing mogul Turki Al-Sheikh, but things have now escalated with fiery exchanges between them. The buzz surrounds a potential fight destined to be the match of the year. Fans are eager for chaos and intensity, and Crawford, along with Canelo Alvarez, seems ready to deliver exactly that, ensuring the excitement continues to build for this highly anticipated showdown. The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation as two of the sport's pound-for-pound kings.
Both of us, I believe.
Any doubt in your mind that you beat him?
Of course I beat him. There ain't no doubt in my mind that I won't beat anybody.
Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez inch closer to finalizing one of the most significant fights in recent memory. Reports this week have revealed that an agreement between the two camps has been reached for a showdown set to take place in September. However, there is still speculation that the fight could be pushed forward to May, potentially making it the marquee event of the Cinco de Mayo weekend. At the heart of these negotiations is Saudi Arabia's boxing mogul Turki Al-Sheikh, who has been instrumental in bringing the two camps to the table. Known for orchestrating some of the biggest sporting events in the region.
A small fighter like Charlo, he's big, which he is big, and everybody's talking about if I'm gonna face Crawford.
Al-Sheikh is determined to finalize what many are already calling one of the biggest fights in boxing history. With both Crawford and Alvarez at the pinnacle of their careers, this matchup has the potential to set new benchmarks for the sport, both in terms of viewership and significance. Initially, there was some hesitation from Canelo Alvarez's camp regarding the fight. The Mexican icon reportedly had reservations about facing the 37-year-old Crawford, who hails from Omaha, Nebraska.
147, who is smaller than Charlo. So no make sense when you.
Despite his reluctance, Canelo appears to have had a change of heart and is now gearing up for what could be one of the most challenging bouts of his illustrious career. Canelo's shift in attitude has sparked excitement among fans and experts alike, as it signals his willingness to take on the best, even at this stage of his career. Canelo, now 34, has been vocal about his respect for Terence "Bud" Crawford. In a recent interview,
First, what did you think of his performance versus Berlanga?
I think he put on a great performance, like he always do. You know, Canelo's.
he acknowledged Crawford's exceptional skill and accomplishments. "I respect Crawford. He's a great fighter. I always say that. No disrespect to him," Canelo stated. Despite his admiration, Canelo has also expressed his concerns about the perceived mismatch in size and weight. Sometimes it's a little crazy that people talk about a smaller fighter like Charlo, who is big, and then everybody's talking about if I'm going to.
I think Berlanga on a tremendous show as well. You know, he showed a lot of heart and grit and determination as well, and that made for a great.
Face Crawford, a fighter at 147 who is smaller than Charlo. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, but you never know. You never know in boxing. The size factor has been a recurring theme in discussions about this fight. Canelo, who has successfully competed across multiple weight divisions, has faced opponents who are naturally bigger and stronger, such as Dmitry Bivol and Sergey Kovalev. On the other hand, Crawford has primarily fought at welterweight and only recently moved up to super welterweight, where he dismantled Errol Spence Jr. and masterclass performance. This disparity in weight classes has led some critics to question whether Crawford can handle the physicality and power of a fighter like Canelo. However, Crawford's track record suggests that he thrives on challenges. The Omaha native has built a reputation as one of the most versatile and technically gifted fighters of his generation. His ability to adapt to different styles, combined with his exceptional ring IQ, makes him a formidable opponent for anyone, regardless of size. Crawford's dominance in his recent fights has only added to the intrigue surrounding this potential matchup. His dismantling of Spence, a fighter once considered his equal, showcased his ability to rise to the occasion and deliver under pressure. Canelo, for his part, has consistently proven his mettle against elite competition. From his wars with Gennady Golovkin to his dominant performances against Caleb Plant and Billy Joe Saunders, the Mexican superstar has faced and defeated some of the best fighters of his era. His ability to adjust mid-fight, combined with his devastating power and granite chin, makes him a nightmare for any opponent. Despite his recent loss to Dmitry Bivol, Canelo remains one of the most feared and respected fighters in the sport. The stakes for this fight couldn't be higher. For Crawford, this is an opportunity to cement his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time. A victory over Canelo would not only elevate his status in the pound-for-pound rankings, but also solidify his claim as the best of his generation. For Canelo, a win would silence any remaining doubters and further establish his dominance across multiple weight classes. It would also serve as a statement that he remains at the top of his game, even as he approaches the twilight of his career. While the fighters themselves are the main attraction, the backdrop of Saudi Arabia adds another layer of intrigue to this historic event. Over the past few years, Saudi Arabia has emerged as a major player in the world of sports, hosting high-profile events across various disciplines. The country's investment in boxing has been particularly noteworthy, with Turkey Al-Sheikh leading the charge. By bringing Crawford and Canelo together, Al-Sheikh aims to further solidify Saudi Arabia's reputation as a global hub for sports and entertainment. The financial implications of this fight are staggering. Both Crawford and Canelo are expected to earn career-high paydays, with the potential for the fight to generate hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. From pay-per-view sales to sponsorship deals, the economic impact of this bout is likely to be felt across the boxing world. Fans, too, stand to benefit, as the fight promises to deliver high-octane action and unforgettable moments. The lead-up to the fight has already generated significant buzz, with fans and pundits speculating about how the two fighters will match up in the ring. Will Crawford's speed and technical prowess be enough to overcome Canelo's power and physicality? Or will Canelo's experience and ring generalship prove too much for Crawford to handle? These questions, and many more, will only be answered when the two warriors finally step into the ring. Training camps for both fighters are expected to be grueling, as they prepare for what could be the toughest fight of their respective careers. Crawford's camp will likely focus on maximizing his speed and mobility, while devising a strategy to neutralize Canelo's power. Canelo's team, on the other hand, will look to exploit Crawford's smaller frame and impose their fighter's physicality. Both camps are known for their meticulous preparation, ensuring that no detail will be overlooked. As the fight date approaches, the anticipation is only expected to grow. Boxing fans around the world are already marking their calendars, eager to witness history in the making. The clash between Crawford and Canelo is more than just a fight. It's a battle for legacy, a test of greatness, and a celebration of the sport at its highest level. Regardless of the outcome, this fight has the potential to reshape the landscape of boxing. A victory for Crawford could inspire a new generation of fighters to chase greatness, regardless of the odds. A win for Canelo would further solidify his status as one of the sport's all-time greats, while also proving that he's still capable of competing at the highest level. For fans, the fight represents a rare opportunity to witness two of the best in the business go head-to-head in a matchup that transcends weight classes and divisions. In the end, the true winners of this fight are the fans. Whether it takes place in May or September, the showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez promises to be a spectacle unlike any other. With everything on the line, both fighters are sure to deliver performances that will be remembered for years to come. As the boxing world waits with bated breath, one thing is certain: this is a fight that no one will want to miss.